Okay, so I'm about to get started here with the juicing for flavoring my kombucha. Okay, and so first of all, I want to show you something. This I just love. Again, this is my ginger bug. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's just foaming up and everything, and that foam shows me that it's nice and fermented. And talking about making my mouth water, anything fermented just makes my mouth water. And my wife, she makes her own sauerkraut, and she also makes curtido. I said it right. My wife was like nodding her head at me like, yeah, you said it right, because I always say it wrong. And it's a Salvadorian fermented cabbage. There we go. And we put it on hot dogs. We put it in eggs. We put it in casseroles, just whatever. It's a good garnish. And so it tastes great, but also it's fermented. And so we're getting all that fermented goodness as well. And so, so we're going to get started here with the juicing though. And so, turning that baby on. Props to my sons, getting me a juicer. They got this juicer for me like 5-6 years ago. And see, they can have such forethought knowing that I'll be using it much, much more as time went on. So anyway, so we're going to start juicing some apples here first. And hopefully you can hear me. Now think about apples. I like to use apples in a lot of my flavoring of my kombucha, even if I do different flavors, because apple is so sweet and has so much natural sugar. And the kombucha loves natural sugars because they'll eat that sugar up and really create a great carbonation. So it's a natural sugar. You don't have to put any processed sugar in there, and so you're getting the carbonation, but you're getting it from good natural sugars. So just keep rubbing apples in there. Making some juice, some nice juice. I think I'm going to cut a couple of my bigger slices up a little bit more. And also, another important thing about when you use a lot of apples, the apple seeds, they can contain just a small amount of arsenic. And so you can digest it, but you're not supposed to digest a whole lot of it. And if you use a whole lot of apples and things, then you might just want to, I either decore them or cut around the core so I can stay away from the seeds. I may get a couple of seeds in here, but that's fine. But again, so that, just to be on the safe side, I always try to keep the seeds out. Okay, getting some nice juice making happen over here. In just a second, I'm going to turn this off and let you see the juice that's been made. Now, if this was smell-o-vision, you would love this next step right here. I'm going to put a little bit of ginger in here. This is about 250 grams of ginger, about half a pound of ginger right here. And the smell that's going to come out from me doing this is going to be amazing. It smells delicious. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of lemons in there too, and that's just really going to give up that aroma even more. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, I'm going to turn it off for a second. I'm going to empty some of this juice into a larger container so I can continue to use the juicer container. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off for a second. put something underneath there to catch the juice coming out that may come out. Yeah, there's a little bit more juice pouring out of there. So as you can see right here though, got some nice yummy juice. This has oh man, it smells so good. It has apples, lemons, and ginger in this right here. I stir it up a little bit. I don't really have to stir it up, but I'm just doing it because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm gonna pour it into this pitcher. All that fresh, yummy juice. And also you may have noticed, like on my juicer, a friend of mine from a long time ago, his name was Al, he taught me a good way to, when I use my juicer, to put a plastic bag inside the thing that catches all the pulp from the vegetables or fruit that I'm taking through the juicer, and that way I don't have a big mess to clean up, because I can just take the bag and wrap it up, throw it up, and fold it up and throw it out. Or, you know, if I do all vegetables and stuff, it's a great thing to use as a stock for making soups and things as well. So, so again, you don't have to waste it. You can reuse it, repurpose it. All right, so I'm gonna do some more, make some more juice here. I'm gonna put some turmeric in it this time. And so all this is still going in the same batch, but I have to do it in stages. So put a couple apples in. Add some turmeric. Now turmeric is extremely strong and has a high citrus flavor, and it can actually be overpowering if you put too much in it, so you kind of got to watch the amount of turmeric that you put in. So like now I just put it in, and now everything smells like turmeric. It's such a strong flavor and a strong aroma. And now I'm putting more apples, more lemons in there. Apples, some more ginger in there. I'm thinking some theme songs I can have from my different fruits and vegetables that I can sing when I make it. You can only see my wife as she's shaking her head right now, because she knows this is totally me. So like, now I'm going to put some apples. I'm going to put some more apples in. I would show you my wife, but I don't want her to hurt me, so I'm not going to show you her right now. Okay, we're almost done with all the juices. Now, okay, we're all done with the juicing. Actually, sometimes, and it depends, if I use softer fruits like mangoes or peaches and things like that, I would actually put those in the blender, and berries and things like that, and just blend them and make a puree out of it. And I would pour that puree in with my kombucha, and I just keep it like that. But it makes kind of a bulky. Some people don't like it when they drink their kombucha and they get all this kind of this pulp and stuff that they're swallowing. But other people who are really into like the health thing, they're like, oh, I love this pulp in here. It just tastes so healthy. And so, you know, it all depends on who's drinking it. I had my mom here for Christmas, and my kids and my grandkids here, and, you know, and my sister here, and so we're all drinking. My mom had never had kombucha before, and a couple other people I think never had it before. My mom, though, she calls it hooch, and I keep telling her not to call it hooch, because hooch is something else. It's not kombucha. Hooch is, well, for those of you know, hooch is hooch. So anyway, so there's, my wife is going. Anyway, hooch is, you know, like moonshine, you know, but this is kombucha. And so anyway, but you can use, depending on what type of fruit you use your blender and just puree it, or you can use a juicer as well. Okay, well, I'm going to turn the video off for this segment and get ready for my next segment. All right. This is Michael, and this is Don't Knock It Till You Try It. All right.